guys, welcome back to my channel. I am very much aware that it has been forever, but I am back and I'm better. Baby, it's whatever. Somebody better step up. I forgot the words. I'm probably person 1152 to do a review on the Fenty Beauty products, but I'm really excited to do this review because I feel like Rihanna has stepped up the game, and everyone has been talking about her complexion products and, you know, the fact that she released 40 shades of foundation, which is a big deal. It is a very big deal. Most brands really have a hard time considering the fact that black comes in a lot of different shades and that the darkest shade of black is not my color. I feel like Rihanna deserves a round of applause. Yes, sis, yes. So I basically asked you guys on Snapchat if you wanted to see a first impression video or if you wanted me to wear the products and then do a wear test. And some of you girls were so creative and so amazing that you suggested that I do both in one video. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna try the products and you're gonna get my first impression, and then I'm gonna wear it for, I was supposed to wear it for 7 to 8 hours, but I think we're gonna limit it to like around 6 hours. So I'm gonna wear it for 6 hours and then see how it wears, and I'll come back to you guys and let you know my thoughts. So you see I got my little Sephora bag right here, and as you can tell, it says Sephora loves Fenty. I feel like everyone loves Rihanna. I will show you some of the products that I got, and I basically got something to create like a full complexion. So the first thing I got is the Pro Filt'r primer. I really love the packaging. It's like this matte bottle and it's very feminine and cute and, you know, rosy pinkish. Very simple and very sleek, which I also feel like fits with the fact that this is complexion product, and you know that this entire line is focused around skin and, you know, looking flawless but natural at the same time. So I feel like she did such an amazing job with the packaging. Let me try this out. The thing is, I don't know how much I'm supposed to use, but let's do this. I'm just gonna smells really good. I'm just gonna massage it into my skin. It feels kind of like a moisturizer more than anything, but it smells amazing. I want to eat it. It's slightly tacky, but not, you know, crazy tacky. My skin feels really smooth. So far I like the consistency of the primer. It feels really nice on the skin. The next product is going to be the Pro Filt'r foundation. I'm in the shade 350. The thing about this foundation is, and I've seen a lot of people talking about it online and how it oxidizes, and let me tell you something, that is real life facts. I went in and I tried the 370, and then the girl who worked at Sephora was like, I feel like this is too dark for you, so just let it set for a bit, walk around the store, you know, look around what you need, and then, you know, check yourself out again. I did that, and then it was clear to me that that was definitely not my shade. So I would advise you to do the same thing that the Sephora girl told me, which is if you go into your local Sephora and you want to try it out, just give it a minute. Like, walk around the store and do whatever you need to do, and then check yourself out. Because I know how they say that within a few seconds you can see it, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer. You don't want to spend your hard-earned coins on a foundation that doesn't match you. So I went back and I got this, which is the 350. It looked super light on me when I first applied it, but then after walking around for a bit, it fit me perfectly. So let's hope that it still does, you know. So from what I've heard, the foundation dries really fast. So I'm just gonna apply a few pumps on my hand because I don't want to risk, you know, putting it on my face and then it dries and I can't blend it out. So I'm just gonna put like 2 pumps on my hand. I take this Morphe brush, which is really good for foundations, and I'm gonna apply. I like the coverage. You know how I usually use a color corrector before I do anything? I don't want to do that today because I actually want to see how good of a coverage it has. So I'm just gonna go in without it. I'm gonna go real close because, you know, when I don't wear glasses I can't really see myself, so I need to go closer to see how my skin looks. All right, not bad. Coverage is really good and my skin looks super smooth. So how do you guys feel about the match? Because I feel like it matches perfectly. Like, it does dry down, but I don't feel like it's as fast as people keep saying. This is one of the problems of wearing a white hijab, because you gotta, you know, watch out you don't mess up everything. Okay, so it's definitely matte. That is for sure. But it's not like a matte where it looks dry, because you can see there's a slight glow in my face. So I'm not mad at it. It's actually a nice foundation. Not bad, Miss Riri. Honestly, I went into this and I was like, like everyone is gonna be hyping it up because it's Rihanna. It's probably not even that good. I'm just gonna eat my words because I actually think I really like this foundation. But I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything as of yet. I need to see how it wears. But for now, I really love the finish of this. And I love the way it feels on my face. It's not cakey, it's not heavy. You guys know I don't like full coverage foundations. I'm not about that life. It's not for me. So this feels really good. It has a good amount of coverage and it doesn't feel heavy on the face. I like. I also got the Match Stix Trio. I love this. Like, look, it's magnetic. I love the thought she put into it and the way it looks that you could just stack them on top of each other. I love that. It's something that I'm dreading the most. Not so much the contour part, but the concealer stick, the highlighter thing. I don't know what it's called, but I'm really concerned about that because I like my products under my eyes to be really creamy. Especially because I crease around the eyes and I feel they're easier to blend than products like this. But I am willing to give it a fair try. I got the Match Stix Trio in the shade Tan 300. This is how the Match Stix Trio looks. This is the highlighting shade, this is the contour shade, and this is the shimmering highlight stick. Alright, you guys, so let's try this and hope for the best because I am scared I cannot lie. So it's creamier than I initially thought it was going to be, but let's see how it blends out. Let me not speak too soon. And as you keep applying, it gets creamier because the heat of your skin basically warms it up. So let's try blending this out. It's actually not that hard to blend out. It's okay, it's not that bad. I just don't know about the coverage or if it's enough coverage for me, like under my eyes and such. But let me just blend this out and maybe try to put on another layer. I'm gonna try to put a little bit more just to get a little more coverage right under my eyes. Okay guys, I'm not mad at it. It actually looks really good. Alright, so let's go to the contouring part because right now I'm actually digging the way this looks, but let's see when you contour how this turns out. So let's see how this blends out. I don't know how I feel about the contour because I feel like it's slightly too dark. Oh my god. Yep, this is too heavy. Okay, let me see if I can fix it. Put a little bit of the foundation on top. I feel like the contour shade is too harsh on me, but Let me just blend it out. I don't know if I like the shade of contour stick. I feel like it might be a little too dark, but that's also because I'm not a fan of a crazy contour, to be honest. But I'm just gonna blend it out. Just gonna go over with the brush, with the foundation brush. And this is just to blend everything out so the contour isn't too harsh. I feel like it might be a little too dark for my liking. But blending it is not hard. Also, I feel like it looks way harsher on camera than it does in real life. So I don't know you guys. I need to set like all of my face and then see how that looks. Okay, so I don't want to manipulate too much with the product, so I'm not gonna bake today. I'm just gonna set under my eyes, and then I'm gonna set the rest of my face later on. I'm just gonna take some translucent powder. And set my under eyes and all the places that I've highlighted. So I'm just lightly setting everything. And like I said, I don't want to manipulate too much with the product, so I won't be baking today. Now that the face is done, I'm going to quickly do my eyeshadow and my brows, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I did this little eye look. It's very simple. I feel like since fall is coming in, I want color in my life before all the darkness starts taking over. So I thought, why not use... Wait. Can you guys guess what I have on my eyes? If you haven't guessed it already, it's Trophy Wife. Basically, Rihanna came out with this highlighter as well. This is called... She called it something very long. The Killawat Freestyle Highlighter. I feel like that sounds like some kind of rapper, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Alright you guys, so basically this is what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. This thing is so beautiful, like it's so pretty. I've seen a lot of people using this online and it looks beautiful on some, and on some people it's just too yellow for my liking. I'm hoping I'm one of the few where when I put it on, I will get my entire life served on a gold platter. That's all I'm saying. I'm really scared, you guys. I've never been scared of a highlighter. Like, you know me by now. I love the glow. This one kind of freaks me out. So what I'm going to do is what I usually do. I'm gonna spray my face, and I'll be using the Badescu facial spray. The best way I think it's gonna apply is if it has something to stick to. So I'm thinking if I spritz my face and then go over with the highlighter, it's probably gonna apply better than if I do the dry stuff, because then all the glitter is just gonna go on my face and I'm not trying to do all that. So let's try, you guys, wish me luck. Ooh, okay, that is a lot. I see that this is very pigmented. So I just took some off from the brush. But damn, okay. Ooh, you have to be bold to wear this, but it's beautiful. You guys know how I feel about highlighters, so, you know. I'm just gonna take it up a little bit. Oh my god, okay you guys. I'm obsessed. Yeah, as I suspected, I feel like the spray really helped. Ooh. Yes! Sorry guys, I got a little carried away. If you notice, I'm not taking up more product. Like, I just applied a little bit, and I'm just taking the brush and kind of just fanning it out. Yes, I ain't mad at it. It's not as scary as I thought it would be. Thank God. I'm gonna apply a little bit of blush on my cheeks because I feel like they need it. So I just love blush. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. So the only stick I haven't used is rum. the highlighter stick. So since I haven't used rum, I'm gonna take it. And I don't want the yellow highlighter on my nose and all of that, so I'm just gonna use rum to do my usual highlights so it looks more natural on the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna use some on my brow bone. Okay guys, so I really wanted to get the gloss, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I went into Sephora initially with the thought of getting the primer, the foundation, the Stix, and the highlighter plus the lip gloss. I went into Sephora and I tried the lip gloss, and you guys, let me be honest with you, like, to me it was a basic lip gloss. It wasn't anything special where I thought, oh my god, I have to own this. And the thing about me is I love lip glosses, but I need them to be pigmented. And I also understand that the whole thing about this lip gloss is that it's very natural, so it kind of goes, you know, with the whole vibe of the entire collection. I have dark lips, if you guys notice, like, it's one of the things that my mom blessed me with. I have dark lips right here. If I'm gonna wear a lip gloss, I need a lip gloss that's gonna cover this. So that's why I didn't get the lip gloss. Instead, I'm gonna do my own little concoction. I'm gonna use the lip liner from NYX in Ever, and my favorite lip gloss, which is from MAC, and it's called Spice. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. Basically, I'm gonna go now, and what I want to do is I want to check in with you later. I basically did my face by 3:30, so I'm gonna have my time set from 3:30. I will check in with you later, but before I go, I want to bring you guys closer so you actually can see how the makeup looks close up, and then later I will show you guys how the foundation managed to stay throughout the day and evening. Alright you guys? Alright you guys, I brought you in closer just so you can see how it looks before I come back in a few hours. I'll check in with you guys in like 5-6 hours. Probably around that time. And then I will give you all of my thoughts and how I feel about the foundation, and I will tell you how it wears, and you guys will be able to see it because I will bring you just as close a few hours from now. You guys can get the full picture of how the foundation looks after a few hours. Alright, bye you guys. See you later.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, so let me give you guys my final thoughts. Honestly, I loved this foundation. This foundation is amazing. First of all, it doesn't feel heavy on the face, and as you guys know, I told you I'm not about that full coverage life. It's not for me. I've tried it. It just looks wrong. I feel like my face is suffocating. I need my skin to actually look like skin. But this is like a medium coverage foundation, but it still managed to cover the darkness around my mouth, and the concealer stick also managed to cover the darkness around my eyes without me having to color correct, which is impressive. These are all the pros. Let's talk cons for a bit. I feel like with the matchsticks, it's all about preference. I like my concealers to be more on the liquidy side, more creamy. I feel like they're easier to blend, and also they don't crease as much. This has a little bit of creasing. It's not that hard to blend. I thought it would be a mess to blend, which it wasn't. It was super easy to blend. I don't know if it's a thing that I would use every day, but I would definitely not, you know, dismiss it completely. And in regards to the contour stick, yeah, I don't like a heavy contour, but I feel like also because it was the first time me trying it on, now I know that I need to apply less. So maybe if I apply less, it's going to be easier for me to blend. I just went in like, and then all of a sudden I had to struggle with the blending. But it blended out pretty good, even though it took me a while, and I had to go in with my foundation brush just to, you know, take away that roughness of the contour. But all in all, I don't feel like the contour stick was bad. It wasn't my favorite, but it was pretty good. Alright you guys, I brought you in a little closer just to show you what happens to my nose. When it gets oily, the foundation kind of disappears and I'm left with an oil pit. But other than that, as you can see, the foundation looks pretty good. The only thing that there is my smile lines, which I usually get. That's nothing new. Doesn't really matter which foundation I use throughout the day, especially when it's like 7+ hours. I can't avoid my smile lines to peek out, so I'm okay with that. That doesn't really bother me. And last but not least, let's talk about Trophy Wife. You see this? I know I love a highlighter that speaks several languages to me. And with this one, I feel like this is the first time where I was a little scared. I did was, as you guys saw in the video, I sprayed my face, which I always do, and I also feel like that's what works best with highlighters like this. They're slightly glittery, like the Inglot Sparkling Dust, which I use as a highlighter all the time. I never go in with that just straight on my face. I always spray my face so there's something that it can attach itself into, because if I don't do that, all the glitter is going to be on my face. The highlighter is not really going to be popping, and I feel like it was the same with this one. I'm just taking like the tiniest amount, just putting that first stroke down. If you just keep blending it out, it will look beautiful. I feel like I talked a lot, you guys. I am tired. It's super late. I need to wash this face off. I don't want to wash my face off. That's what happens when you do your makeup and you feel like it's popping. You just don't want to let it go. It's like, you know, you get attached. Feel like, I don't want you to go. Anyways, you guys, let me not blabber too much. Before I leave you, as per usual, remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to thumbs up. Like, it's just a little click. Don't be coming on my video watching and you know you like it, but you're not gonna thumbs up. What you doing, sis? What you doing? And if you want to see more of my videos or have a little notification, so turn on your notifications on my channel so you get a little message every time I upload something. I will have my social media info in the description box along with everything that I've used on my face. I will have my Instagram, my Snapchat. If you don't see me on YouTube, I'm usually on Snapchat or Instagram. You guys, that's it from me today. I hope I see you for my next video. Bye.